A woman is about to marry her boyfriend of 10 years. Her mother takes her to see a fortune teller. The fortune teller says her fiancé will bring her disaster. Xiaoxi gets up to leave after hearing this. The fortune teller reminds her to take the umbrella beside her. She says it's about to rain. Xiaoxi doesn't believe these predictions. She deliberately leaves the umbrella behind when she goes out. She hurries to her boyfriend's building. At the elevator entrance, a woman walks past him. When Xiaoxi tries to open the door, she finds her boyfriend has changed the lock code. Just as she's about to get her spare key, her boyfriend opens the door.
근데 비밀번호 왜 바꿨어?
그게...
엄마가 또 몰래 왔었구나. 미안.
Xiaoxi gives her boyfriend breakfast and then goes to work. A colleague calls to tell her there's a 9% chance of hail. Xiaoxi thinks the probability is too low and ignores it. Soon after, heavy rain and hail begin falling. The severe weather causes huge losses for farmers. Fruits ready for harvest are knocked to the ground. Even planes are damaged by the hail. The Weather Bureau director checks the data. He discovers the system had issued warning signals earlier. He criticizes the supervisor for being irresponsible. Xiaoxi tries to explain, but the supervisor takes responsibility alone. It turns out the supervisor had felt unwell when preparing to report earlier, so Xiaoxi had made the decision on her own. Xiaoxi's boyfriend tells the director that reporters are waiting downstairs. Since he needs to meet with higher-ups, he arranges for the supervisor to handle the reporters. As the supervisor gets up to go downstairs, he suddenly feels sharp chest pain. He collapses immediately. After the supervisor is taken away by ambulance, Xiaoxi has to replace him at the press conference. On the way, Xiaoxi sees her boyfriend chatting with someone else. By the time she reaches her boyfriend, that person has disappeared. The director returns to the office and tells everyone the supervisor had a heart attack. He won't be returning to work anytime soon. He puts Xiaoxi in charge as acting supervisor. Xiaoxi feels even more pressure. She declines to attend a previously planned class reunion. The next afternoon, Xiaoxi notices something unusual on the weather maps. Her sister calls saying the wedding banquet deposit hasn't been paid yet. Her boyfriend's phone is also unreachable. Just then, the director brings people in for a meeting. Xiaoxi has to hang up first. The director also notices the anomaly on the satellite images. Everyone thinks those clouds won't cause rain. A man points to the map saying there will be heavy rain within 2 hours. No one believes him, because he's a newly hired intern. The two sides reach a serious disagreement. A colleague tells everyone that this intern predicted the last hailstorm. The director asks Xiaoxi to make the final decision. She has exceptional professional abilities. All data processed through her brain works like a supercomputer. But her sister's call has left Xiaoxi distracted. She thinks the probability is too low and there's no precedent. She rejects the intern's prediction. Seeing his opinion dismissed again, the intern calls a classmate at headquarters. He asks his classmate to trust his judgment. He thought no one would believe him. This time his classmate not only believes him but issues an early heavy rain warning. Xiaoxi sees that her subordinate has already issued the order and starts yelling.
뭐 하는 겁니까 지금?
The director also loses his temper when he finds out. The colleague also mentions the hail prediction incident. The director calls Xiaoxi into his office. He makes her write a self-criticism report about the previous incident. After being